instead. What we're going to be learning now are known as hip hinges. The purpose of a hip hinge is to teach you how, when you're trying to pick anything up, be it a small child, a suitcase, or a 500-pound barbell, that you do so in a manner that keeps your lower back healthy and teaches your butt muscles, your glutes, and your hamstrings to do the work. This is what's needed. In this case, it's a bamboo stick. It could simply be a stick. It could be a rod. It could be a broom. It doesn't matter. What you're going to do is you're going to bring the rod and make contact with 3 points. The back of your head, the middle of your back, and finally your hips. You're going to place your hands, one in the where you have some space between the back of your head and the top of your back, and second of all in the small of your back, and just position like so. If you want to have your hands like this, or if you want to have your hands like this, it's really okay. The idea is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend back as far as I can with one rule in mind, and that rule is this: do not let the rod break contact at any time with those 3 points. The head can't come off, the butt can't come off, the middle back certainly can't come off. All 3 have to stay in contact. And second of all, once as you're bending, you feel that your back push against your hands, you stop. Now I've got about this much mobility, and as you can see, I'm still able to keep going. Right about here is where my hamstrings give out, but the bottom line is, if I were to pick up a very heavy barbell, I wouldn't herniate a disc doing so, because my lower back never rounded. And that's what I'm trying to teach. I'm teaching you to sit back using your hips as opposed to rounding over with your lower back. And you just do this about 8 times. Now, if you want to get a slightly different sensation in the 4th rep, you can switch the hand position to the other side. Keep going. You may notice an ever so slight difference, but the bottom line is I'm teaching my hips to push back while keeping my lower back arched and keeping all points in my spine, from my cervical spine to my thoracic spine to my lumbar spine, in proper alignment. This is a back saver exercise. It's called the hip hinge with a dowel rod, 8 to 10 reps.